Hey guys, this is Forte. This is more like a educational video for the stock market for on selling. What is the deadliest move when the stock is about to go down, right? It's not when a move is constructive, a move that you can short from. Actually, the deadliest move always comes from oversold. I'm going to explain to you guys what that means. Usually there are many ways of day trading and many ways of trading pullbacks, right? When a stock is overbought, oversold, people will love to go short when it's overbought or go long when it's oversold, right? That's like the common thing. But here's the problem. I never buy a stock when it's oversold because the risk is too big. Even if most of the time it goes up, the risk is too big. There's no low risk entry, and most of the time you're gonna lose money and you're gonna lose really big on it, right? Now, if you take a look at it, I'm gonna explain to you guys price by price. When a panic selling or when big sellings happen from oversold position, support doesn't exist. There's no such thing as support. Matter of fact, you only know support afterwards, right? When a stock is dropping, when a panic sell happens, that's fear driving the market, which means, guys, fear knows no support. Well, greed knows no, resistance. That's what it is. If a stock is supposed to rally at a certain level or is at a certain area where it found buyers previously and it didn't, that means it's extremely weak. Even if it's oversold, you need to avoid stocks like this. I'm going to use Bitcoin. I hope you guys can study this because very likely, I'm not saying that it's going to happen. The reason why we've been cash gaining for the last 2 months is because we have been, they're basically not 2 months, a month and a half. It's because I think that we're about to see some panic selling just like today, but instead of the crypto market, in the actual stock market, the S&P and the NASDAQ. Let's study the Bitcoin real quick. I'm going to go to the daily chart because it's way easier to see on the daily chart. And follow my cursor if you would. I'm going to start right here. So crypto pretty much top at 69,000. Nice number. Came all the way down. So the best way, in my opinion, this is like disregard technical analysis. By the way, when stock selling happens, you want to disregard fundamental and technical analysis. You want to look at more like, not really tape reading, but just price reading. I'm going to show you guys how I, understand price action. Significant whole numbers, right? In a decline. When look at just pay attention to how the price act of crypto. When crypto went from 60 some $1,000s to 50, we see a level where it started consolidating. Now, don't tell me about support and level. I just want to look at numbers. This is pure a level of price reading, right? It's a sort of tape reading, actually, right? Level 2 tape reading, whatever. But this is how I read price. 50,000. These are always, pay attention to whole numbers. Whole numbers are the biggest thing. In my opinion, right now, when there's a panic selling happening for cryptos, for Bitcoin especially, it will be every $10,000, right? At 50,000, we start consolidating. We have another drop. At 40,000 level, we see this big consolidation that happened, right? When we drop to 30,000, we see another level of consolidating, which means every time, I don't care if it's shorter, if the consolidation length is shorter or longer, but it has consolidation. What that means is that's how the stock behaves, and also that's how where it's supposed to find buyers, supposed to. Therefore, when it goes to 30,000, it's supposed to have buyers, and buyers did show up, but sellers are also strong, so it went into this long consolidation. It didn't drop that violently, right? When we went to $40,000, we started consolidating. Again, buyers did show up. Sellers also kept on showing up, so we went into this consolidation. And then when the stock dropped down to $20,000, right? As you can see, we did not. There was no consolidation because at 20,000 levels, buyers are supposed to show up, but it didn't. It showed up for 1 day. That I don't even count that as a day. It didn't show up. Now you guys are gonna look at me like, hey, Forte, that's hindsight. It's not really hindsight. You don't buy crypto. I don't know people. I don't know how people buy the dip. Do you buy the dip immediately after it hits 20,000? I will wait for this thing to consolidate. If it shows any sign of going up, then I will buy. Right? That's why you never buy the dip. When you keep on dipping, when you buy the dip, you don't know how deep the hole is. If you keep on buying the dip, you're gonna keep on buying it, shoveling down lower, try to buy the dip, and you fall down into the hole. You're never gonna find your way back out. So you never buy the dip immediately. You see a dip, you let it flatten out, and then maybe you can walk through it. You don't want to just jump into it. You don't know how deep the hole is, right? You can see right here at 20,000 level, if you bought the dip immediately, right? Look at the action right here. Buyers didn't show up, therefore it failed. It's supposed to find buyers, but buyers didn't show up, it failed. So for example, if a stock is, and also by the way, we are in this oversold territory. We went from 30,000 into 20,000 in about a week of time, right? A little bit, a week and a half. That's it. Immediately we started selling again. Why? Because where it's supposed to have X, but we didn't have X, therefore we just die. So if a stock is in its oversold territory and we're about to get a rally, but we didn't, it's gonna just, the VIX is gonna explode and we're gonna have a rally to the downside. That's what's gonna happen. Or not a rally, but it's gonna go lower. And that's basically what happened. Bitcoin, most of the cryptos, got into this area of oversold. It's opening oversold right here, yet we see no rally, thus we go lower, right? We're at 17,000 right now. Where is the next whole number? It can be, if you look at a long-term rise, you're gonna be like it's 10,000. But since we're right here, you want to basically slowly go down. 15,000 is the next one. I would actually even look at Ethereum at this point. It's a better way to, because Ethereum is in the hundreds, right? You can see once again it's the same exact thing, right? When went from 4,800, we had to 3,000 level with the consolidation, to 2,000 level with the consolidation. Buyers didn't show up, and boom, we went straight. We didn't go to 1,000 and consolidate. We went straight to $800 right now. And then what is this? Like that? That's not a consolidation. That's called oversold into panic selling. That's what it is. Ignore the volume. Just when the stock, or not stock, sorry, or actually yes, stocks, crypto, whatever has price, is in a oversold territory, you want to disregard fundamental and technical. No such thing as support will magically show up. If trading were that easy, everybody would be a billionaire. All right. Thank you guys for watching. What I'm trying to say is that don't buy the dip on cryptos. And we're at 800 right now. If we don't buy buyers at 800 in the next maybe an hour or two, 700. If 700 don't find buyers and sellers, 600. 600 don't find buyers and sellers, 500. That's what I'm trying to say. Enjoy your week and enjoy your weekend. I haven't seen you guys for a while. Why I haven't been making videos? Well, there's no stock ideas coming out. I haven't been trading. Probably a good idea to make videos while I'm not trading, but then there's nothing I can make. Right? You guys know my channel. I throw out trade ideas and such. But I really have no idea. So now I'm just chilling right now, sitting on my cash, relaxing. And we're going to have to see the oil market die too. So what is there to trade? Is there a bull market in anything right now other than inflation? Right? And we want to see the Fed start QEing soon. The Fed is really, really not on our side, so don't fight the Fed. The Fed is tightening. That's where you want to keep your hand off the scale and just call it a day. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/fortecharts. I do, instead of vacationing all day, I've been playing video games, chilling with friends and everything. So if you guys are playing Lost Ark, come find me in the game. That's about it. See you guys next time. And peace out. Subscribe, blah, 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 and have a good one.